Hi there. Um, I have kind of an odd question just based off of my own personal experiences in the last 6 months or so. I lost someone to suicide. I was wondering if you could speak on that. What happens when you kill yourself? What does it do for your karma?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't know about what happens after death. I am sorry for the tragedy that you experienced, but I can't speak to as to what happens afterwards. In all honesty, life is a far greater question than and a far more acute and relevant one than what happens after death.
Hi, Kapil. My question is around I'm married and my mom lives with us. And I don't see a lot of things like eye to eye with my mom, especially when it comes to raising my kids. And we tend to get into a lot of arguments. And what is a good way to control the frustration and anger surrounding this?
That's a prescriptive question. These things take a long time to understand. There's nothing that I can say to you, we'll do this and you'll get along better. It's not about that. It's far deeper than that.
Hi, Kapil. Are you familiar with the method of self-inquiry described by Nisargadatta Maharaj and Ramana Maharshi, and do you have any opinion on it?
You can try it for yourself and see if you get anywhere.
Hey, my question is, when you work with CEOs and athletes, how are you able to help them without giving them any how-tos?
Well, that also is a how-to that you just asked. So the understanding of the inefficiency and circular and dead end nature of how-tos has not found you, and therefore anything that I say will see. So it's a journey you'll have to go on by yourself to look through the validity of prescriptions and how-tos and examine the outcomes that you've experienced based upon following such things in non-mechanical areas.
Hi, Kapil. What does your mental image of final truth looks like?
Hi, Kapil. I want to know if there is any truth in the statement that the difference between chases and devotion is that when you are in a chase, you seem to be operating from a place of fear. And when you're in a place of, maybe not devotion, but in a place of true commitment and seeking the truth about something, you operate from a sense of certainty. Is that true? Or
I don't know. Words are words. I mean, you can apply words to anything and say, is that true? Everything depends upon one's interpretation of things. So what does certainty mean? What is, you cannot pigeonhole things into words. It really is about understanding the essence of something. And then if one under the essence of it, then whatever words that one wishes to apply to it, they may, because that makes sense to them. So words are they're very personal, and
I see, but if you feel like if there is anxiety while you're doing something or you're trying to achieve something, does that kind of mean that it's a chase?
There's anxiety when people are praying to God. There's always anxiety.
Yeah.
So then, there's nothing in your life that isn't to varying degrees anxiety. So it isn't about finding something and putting a pin in it and saying, aha, that's this. It really is about understanding. And if you really look into it, you don't really need a waving flag. You'll be able to tell if something is a chase or when it's genuine, if you're sincere.